Well, hello there. I've been expecting you. So I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and you know what? Heroes are cool and all, but the villain really makes the story. We need the dark side. It keeps things
interesting.
That's why I decided to sculpt Mario as his
evil alter ego.
I hope you guys know who Mario is. Comment down below if you've ever played Super Mario. I know a lot of you guys are really into Roblox or Roblox, however you say it. Still can't figure that one out. Back in my day though, we used to play Super Mario.
Okay, Boomer.
In case you've been living under a rock, here's the SparkNotes version. Basically, Mario is an Italian plumber. It's a Mia Mario who has a thing for Princess Peach. But then there's this bad guy named Bowser who has kidnapped the princess, and now Mario must go save her. That's basically how the story goes. But the thing is, Peach is kind of a half-wit who keeps getting herself kidnapped. Mario kinda got bored of saving her, and so he decided to join the
dark side.
You know what they say. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. If you're new here, you should consider selling your soul to me by subscribing to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon and set it to all so you get notifications and updates every time I post. I post new videos
every Friday.
And with all that being said, guys, you know the drill.
Let's get started.
Okay, so before we really get started, guys, look what I've got. They're mine.
They're all mine.
So yeah, guys, I went ahead and made the investment and ordered 3 different sizes of posca pens. We've got the 5M here, and then we have the 3M and the 1M still coming in the mail somewhere. Now, the thing with posca pens is that they're really not supposed to be used on paper from what I can tell. It really depends on the type of paper you have, I guess. This paper you can see is kind of pilling up there, but that's alright. I just really wanted to break these bad boys out and try them as soon as I got them, so here we go. So for Shadow Demon Mario here, I wanted to kind of go for a demon look, but at the same time, not your typical red demon. Plus, I really wanted to make something purple. Purple is like my favorite color. I love purple. I'm just gonna be honest right now, straight out the gate. I really just wanted to do a Shadow Demon Mario because I
love purple.
Oh, and in case you guys are wondering, the reason I'm wearing a giant winter coat at the beginning of May here is because it's freezing. It's a little chilly willy in my house. Alright, let's just have some really unnecessary fun with the posca pens and just make some little bubbles. You guys know how much I love bubbles on this channel. It's a fascination of mine. Okay, I think our little concept doodle is looking pretty cool here. Loving the posca pens, man. Let's get going on the sculpture. So here again, we're just going to start out with his little head, and we're just going to carve his mouth first. I want to go for like a little happy, evil look, you know? It's not every day that Mario gets to be evil, you know? He's a good guy.
You know?
Alright, I'm just gonna put this ball on his face. Let's just work our way around that beautiful nose there and smooth that all out. Okay, and on go his little cute eyes. He actually kind of looks creepy, like some sort of weird adult baby. Let's fix that by adding some eyebrows and keep working on his face a bit. On goes the beginnings of his glorious mustache. Did you guys know I could grow a pretty good mustache? Maybe I'll grow it one day for you guys. Don't tell my girlfriend. She'll hurt me. Okay, and we're gonna start sticking on his ears now. I want him to have some, like, pointy ears. If you can't tell, I was heavily inspired by a vampire for this design. You guys probably already saw me plop on his little fangs there. He kind of ends up looking like a vampire demon plumber from hell. I like it. He's gonna clear out every single one of your pipes. Basically, all I did here was take some little balls of clay and then smooth them out on top of the main mustache. To make him look even more devilish, I'm going to give him like one of those French mustaches. Wee wee! So all I'm really doing here is just taking some little noodles of clay that I rolled out and then bending them to the shape I want and smoothing them out onto the mustache. I think he looks pretty good in the face department, but he needs one more thing. There. He really needed that goatee. Okay guys, and now that we baked his head, we can start working on his hat. It looks a little funny right now. It kind of looks like a Mario genie thing wearing a turban or something, but don't worry, in a few minutes it'll look like a hat. Now we're going to do his body. I just started out with a big ball of clay and some floral wire to make his shoulders. Now it took me a while to get the body right. I just kept messing around with it and it wasn't looking the way I wanted it to. So to save you guys some pain, I skipped forward here a little bit. But don't worry, to make the body it was actually pretty simple. It's just really a big ball of clay with some giant clay snakes for his arms and legs. I was just being unnecessarily picky about how much of a dad bod I wanted to give him. I decided after much deliberation to settle on a level 6 dad bod. I thought it was perfect. Now I know some of you guys really like watching me sculpt the hands. I usually like to sculpt the hands separately from the body and then stick them on later, but this time we're going to try something a little different. You can see that I started out by just adding some balls of clay to the ends of his arms, and then just kind of pinching them in an upward motion to start making the fingers. Then from there, all you've really got to do is add some little clay noodles and shape them into the fingers. Now we're just going to start adding the bottoms to his pants and around his sleeves, and then we'll give his body a first bake. Okay, so now that his body has been baked, we can start adding his overalls. To do that, we're just going to use 2 big snakes of clay for the straps, and then we're going to go around and add some little snakes of clay to make like the edge of the overalls thing at the top, you know? Okay, I think he's looking all right. You can see where I poked a little hole for the head to go into. Now you can see I added some little buttons there, and then I'm just going to take my tool and start adding some texture to his overalls. Now here on his hat, I'm going to add some little horns popping out. To do that, I just added some little snakes of clay and made them go around in a circle, and then I just added the little horns on top. Here I just rolled out a little tail for him, and then I'm just going to stick it onto his butt. This tail actually gave me quite a bit of trouble, as you'll see in a little bit. It broke on me about 3 times. It's completely my fault though. I should have anchored it better to his butt, and it probably would have been better if I added some wire inside the tail. I wanted to show you guys this thing. This is my favorite hat. Say hello. The reason I'm showing you guys this is because this hat actually inspired me to add some pins and buttons to Mario's hat. I love collecting pins and I'm always looking for new ones. Do you guys like to collect anything? Let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, let's just stick on some pins. Okay guys, so here you can see where I'm attempting to fix the tail. It broke off after I baked the body the second time. It actually ended up breaking at the base of the tail and at the tip of the tail. But I actually think I ended up saving it in the end, so I think it turned out okay.
It's a Mia Mario.
Okay, so let's start painting this dude. I decided to go with this nice pale blue-gray for his skin tone. Like I said earlier, I wanted to kind of stay away from your typical red fire demon look. You can also see there I added a little tongue to his mouth. I feel like he needed a little extra something something. Now I broke out that gorgeous purple for his hat. It's so juicy. Sculpting and painting the face is definitely my favorite part of making sculptures. I don't know, there's just something about it. Okay, and he definitely needs some red glowing eyes. Let's add those. They're gonna really stand out against his skin and his purple hat. Just for the fun of it, let's break out these Posca pens again and then color on his buttons. If you guys can't tell yet, I'm loving these Posca pens. I'm so happy. could see in his hand there that I was going to give him this little pitchfork thing that he was holding, but I decided to take that off in the final sculpture. Now let's turn off the lights in here and see what our fully assembled demon plumber looks like. Well guys, there he is. What do you think? Look at all the purple, don't you love it? You can see here on the back that I did have to add a little bit of extra support to him. He was a little heavy and wanted to lean back, but that's alright. He's all better now. I have a feeling this time Bowser's gonna take one look at him and be like, here you go, here's Peach. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. How do you think he turned out? Is he evil enough for you? Alright, it's loony time. In last week's video, I turned a cake deer squishy into a housefly. Definitely go check that one out if you haven't already. I just wanted to take a look at some of my favorite comments from that video.
"4 hours late."
4 hours? Come on now. I think you could do a little better than that. I believe in you.
Don't go breaking my heart.
This person is apparently a bot.
A scammer.
He used to have a name and a profile picture. I don't know where that went. Maybe Totally Malk and Blue reported him.
Good job, team.
Thanks to Totally Malk, I didn't die. Or worse, get hacked.
Bruh.
Also, thank you to Blue for always being up for a fight. Not sure how much damage a foam sword would do, but hey, it's the thought that counts. They protect, they attack, but most importantly, they got my back. Aww. Also, huge thank you to all of you for all of the love and support you always show me. Now that I'm looking at him, I feel like he might be starting to look like an evil McDonald's worker. Extra fries. Oh yeah? I'll give you something to munch on. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Love you all. And don't forget to come back next Friday. Same loony time.
Same loony place.